Alright, so we gotta talk about DLC 12 coming to the game because I don't know if some of you have seen or heard recently, but Bandai Namco of Europe recently tweeted out that DLC 12 is not going to be called DLC 12. Oh no, it's going to be called Legendary Pack 1. So that right there already raises a very big red flag. Because why would they call it Legendary Pack 1 if they didn't plan on making any more? So it's highly likely there's going to be a Legendary Pack 2 soon after, meaning we're going to be waiting for DLC 13, starting now basically. It's going to be a while. I can imagine that coming out probably in summer or even fall this year. Just seems to be the cycle that's never ending. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I don't expect this deck to do very well. I'm mostly here to just test out UI Goku and deliver that bit of bad news for you. Because I thought they were just going to give us DLC 12 and then put a stop to it right there. But now I'm wondering, who else could they really add to this game that they haven't already? The only exceptions that come to mind, and even then, none of these characters, in my opinion at least, have a whole lot of unique moves and reason to cover the game. We'll just have to wait and find out. But my current guesses are either going to be Tarble, Humber, and Hachiyak. They already kind of did both Tarble and Hachiyak already. Both of them were from very obscure Japanese dubbed only. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call them specials because they weren't very long. Neither of them were. I would say they're on the shorter side, like episode of Bardock. I'm getting off topic though. Hachiyak and Tarble had very odd movesets in Raging Blast 2. Hachiyak particularly because all the specials basically look the exact same. He crosses his gauntlet-like arms, and then they glow. That'd be kind of boring in my opinion if they were to put that in. And Tarble, we didn't see him do any fighting at all. In that special Yo Son Goku and his friends return, at all. So, very curious to see who they would be putting in this DLC for Legendary Pack 2. I'm assuming it's happening, by the way. I think it's safe to assume it's happening at the minute. Unless it was a huge screw-up on Bandai Namco of Europe's side. Or they meant to call it DLC 12, like it was a typo or something, but I'm highly doubting that with how many DLC this game's already gotten. We're already getting 12 DLC, and it's going to be over the span of almost 4.5 years since the game's been out. Pretty ridiculous when you think about it. To my knowledge, there's not another game that has that much DLC getting pumped out for it. If anyone would like to, feel free to correct me on that. Yeah, be sure to share below, I'm interested to hear. Obviously not counting MMO games like WoW, because those are always getting updates. I'm mainly speaking about games released for consoles. And no, not free-to-play ones. Like, actually patented, packaged, sold for $60, and it kept getting DLC. I seriously can't think of another game that comes to mind. The amount of DLC that this game already has on its own is pretty ridiculous. And now it's getting to a point where there are almost going to be as much DLC as there are Dragon Ball Z movies. And I counted, I gave one of my coworkers a huge list, and the only one they had ever watched was BoJack Unbound. And I counted, there's like 18 of those freaking things. If we're including, like, episode of Bardock, Bardock Father Goku, Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, etc. And a good chunk of those movies take place in between after Frieza and before the end of the Buu saga. Not that I have a really big point in saying that, I'm just, you know, saying it for the sake of saying, I guess. And because I already got a feeling that I'm gonna seriously need Kefla towards the latter half of this game, I'm gonna put her in the back middle behind Goku. I'm also not entirely sure why I put defense up second on this UI Goku when his HP pool really isn't even that huge. I guess it sort of helps. He has 2,000 defense already. I would say in terms of all-around stats, he's not bad. Because look at that, Kefla just hit him. But then again, I think she got the debuff. I have to check. Yeah, I want to say Kefla got the swap here. So scratch that. UI Goku probably would have died. And I'm using Toa as a bit of a safety net, but that doesn't seem to be working out too well. I'm probably going to lose her. Looking at this team, I probably could have put it a bit better together. Maybe included Vados and a Z Goku. Thing is, I wanted to switch it up, because I'm using those figures like all the freaking time. I would say majority of my videos I'm using, you know, the most overpowered figures in the game. For a lot of these difficult free battles, though, you kind of have to. Which kind of sucks, it is a little bit boring to me. And I think I may or may not have already brought this up. That is the biggest problem to me with Hero Coliseum. There are not a whole lot of great figures to use. Especially once you get past like a certain point from a DLC. There are a lot of really obnoxiously strong figures that came into this game. Why did I put Vegeta out there? This is gonna suck. He's probably gonna die to just UI Goku here. Yep. Jesus Christ, dude. 10k. I'm just turn 2. I mean, mine does more turn 1, but whatever. By the way, y'all probably can't hear it, but, yeah, I'll probably just listen to it on playback. Mouse is kind of, grunt snoring. It's freaking adorable when he does that. I think he actually dreams, too, because I've heard him making a bunch of noises in his sleep before. Like, I've turned around and seen him flashing a couple times. I don't think cats can dream. But yeah, as far as more DLC characters, I forgot the Blue Wolf's name in Tournament of Power. He's maybe a contender. I don't think so. I didn't see him use a whole lot of unique moves. Who else really is there at this point? I mean, there's obvious ones, but I don't really personally count it, like Garlic Jr. People on Master Roshi, for some reason, he can't even fly. At least I'm pretty sure he can't even fly. How would they do that? Know what I mean? We already have 2 joke characters. We got Jocko and we got Hercule. One's using, you know, jet boots, one's already using a jetpack. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to use another joke character who's basically doing the same thing. Oh my god, that is so much attack, dude. Yeah, I need to put Toa on the field, and pray to god that I swap UI Goku. Because if not, I'm seriously bummed this game. Of course, UI Goku's still on the field. And of course I'm not gonna outspeed because Toa's Toa and attack tends to be a lot higher. I think it's gonna be just enough to kill her though, which sucks, because if I didn't swap UI Goku, Yeah, I'm very bad at this game. Oh, wow, UI Goku actually lived. Oh, okay. She ended up swapping hit. I found it a little strange that the AI put hit in the middle. Pretty sure neither of his trigger squares go in the middle at all. Front or back. I may just barely win this game due to war of attrition. I'm hoping that's the case, because this has not been an easy match, that's for sure. Yeah, I need all the counterattacks I can get right now. I also wanted to say really quick thank you to a bunch of the new subs I've been getting lately. Hope you all enjoy what you see. And sorry in advance, and I appreciate you all for putting up with me. You know, I'm gonna run a 3-column setup here. Let's see. Okay, so he's got 2850. You know, I'm gonna risk it, and I think I'm gonna run UI Goku in the ultimate slot, because I think I'm good no matter what. Like, let's say I don't outspeed. If I don't outspeed, that's fine. I still got 3 columns. Thing is, if I do outspeed, that's really gonna put me in a good spot. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Because if I end up swapping UI Goku, I should, no, I would not outspeed. I don't think I was outspeeding either way. Who am I kidding? Thankfully, though, RNG shafted the AI. So let's hopefully close out the game here. Wow. That did literally nothing. Well, there you have it, folks. That's why no one uses this other UI Goku. Because he's very, very underwhelming. I don't even remember what his attack was at the end there, but that was just pitiful. Well, then again, the AI had UI Goku in the trigger square, but still. It really wasn't a whole lot. You know, to be fair, though, again, UI Goku, the original one, he decreases attack by like 80%, so... I'm trying to think. Where's that 20% of the over 2,000 attack coming from? That might have actually been decent. Thing is, I was already in like a really bad spot anyway. I'm just lucky to have gotten through that game like I did. But anyway, I thank you all for watching. I'll catch you later. Don't quote me on this, but again, I'm very, very certain we're going to be getting a 13th DLC, just from that tweet alone from Bandai Namco of Europe. Yeah, go check that out for yourselves if you're still a bit iffy on that, because I think it's unfortunately a thing. But I'll catch you guys later. And due to that, I had to put both Yamcha Tien and Parallel Quest 122 on the back burner again for a bit. So don't worry, both of those will be coming up pretty soon. Thank you all for watching again. Sorry that I've been rambling on for a bit. Catch you guys later. Peace.